Hello and welcome back to another episode on Fichthal, the MaizePlus experiment map. The first thing we need to do today is go and sell the milk. We already have the tractor hooked up at the other side of this barn, so I'm just gonna sit in and take it around. Food-wise, we are looking pretty good. I think we only use 30,000 liters of feed. And milk, we are at 28,000. So this should be one and a bit of the tankers. It seems like the grass has regrown, so when I come back I think I will upgrade our mower systems, because right now we are kind of weak, judging by the mowing capacity. So yeah, this is the short-term plan, and let's get down to it. Yeah, we still have the road train all assembled. And the oats is growing nicely. And if you look up in the right hand corner, you can see that we are at day 1 of June. So June 1 and 2 and 3, and then we go to July. So this is perfect because it seems that we are now on a 3-day month. The summer has started, and yeah, it's gonna be much easier to handle our cows, the feed, the mowing and such, and I think I'm gonna use, what's it called, I'm feeling the rear trailer, ain't I? Well, yup, I definitely filled up the rear trailer. Okay, never mind. I think we're gonna be able to pull that to the dairy to get it emptied. Anyhow, yeah, but we are going to be making 1 episode per day, I hope. I hope I'll be able to manage that, because it's gonna be easier with 1 day, a 3-day month. So, for example, in 1 episode we mow and ted once. The other episode we ted 2nd and 3rd time, and we're done. Yeah, so this route is a little bit easier on the tractor, and I think that now when we have 3-day month enabled, we are gonna be easily fitting into 1 milk tanker, so we are probably gonna be selling the other one. Okay, well, we'll see you at the dairy and we'll see how much we get. Okay, so just to show you how fun the traffic is on this map, there is a very old tractor in front making this road train longer, and yeah, we had to put on brakes to actually be able to not hit the car in front of us. And another thing, I do want to take you on a journey through these narrow streets with me. Now, slowly, yeah, and make sure that the trailers follow as we want them. And we go all the way to the right and take a wide berth in here. Okay, a little bit too wide, so the trailers can follow me nicely, and we're in. Yeah, it's really realistic, this map, in the way where the productions are placed, because they are set into the you know, into narrow streets, like they would be in real life. And yeah, I appreciate this about this map so much, because it makes it really feel lived in. And now let's see what we get. So we do have quite a high environmental score. Let me just show you real quick. We are at 52, so that means we are starting to get the bonus. And let's empty both tankers and see how much money we get. Alright, it looks like that we actually have filled up most of the milk into the front trailer. Okay. Okay, and let's see, the money wise we got sold, not livestock, let me see, this is gonna, okay, sold milk 33 grand. Cool. Okay, I'll return back to the farm and we'll continue there. Yeah, maybe I want to take you on this little trip through narrow roads again, just, you know, to show you how much fun you can have actually using these roads. And mind you, these do have traffic, so if any cars come, we are in a pickle. Because they don't yield, they don't give you any space. It would be cool with all these AI advancements that if giants could make traffic that would actually yield to you and, you know, behave like real traffic in short terms. Plainly said. Okay, well, we're out, the trailers are following, and away we go. Okay, back at the farm, so let us check the weather today. It's 17 and cloudy, and it looks like it's gonna be cloudy all the way throughout the day. There's no rain forecasted, so we are good by getting on the field. The grass is pretty dry, there was no precipitation, there was no rain, so we are completely safe to put our mowers on conditioned grass because it is dry, it's not, you know, it hasn't been wet in some time by any rainfall or anything like that. So yeah, of course, let's use this function. And I think I need to put on the front mower first. Of course I do. So the yield of the grass should be higher now than it was previously because we added the perfect amount of nitrogen into the soil. I was thinking in between the episodes that I maybe should change our baler for a square baler, for something bigger, because we could make bales a lot bigger than they are in these ground balers, but yeah, maybe I can increase the size. I mean, I definitely can, right? You have not seen that. So I definitely can increase the size of the bale in the current baler we have. So that might be a good thing to actually do, because I don't really need small bales, and we have a big capacity in our TMR mixer, so yeah, it should be fine. Okay, let me set conditioner switch on. yes, we have conditioner on the rear mower. Let's turn this on and let's turn conditioner on the front mower, and I think we're ready. 55 is definitely too fast for mowing, so let me set it on 12. That should be good. Are we in? We are in. Let's lower both mowers, put it into front gear, and away we go. Check, is this conditioned grass? It should be conditioned grass. Switch off, yeah. If I have a prompt to switch off conditioner, that definitely means that the conditioner is on. Otherwise you can't switch it off if it's not on. Well, that's my logic in this, at least. Yeah. The yield seems to be pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna do this in time lapse, so you don't have to wait for me to do all 3 fields. And we'll talk when we're done. Returning back to the farm after mowing. So basically all the fields are mowed, all the fields are mowed, and the sky is gray. Yada yada. We have very dirty mowers, so I am going to stop here to wash them real quick. We do have a small pressure washer, but if it works, it works. I should probably invest into something a little bit bigger, but yeah. For right now, it's quite okay. Let's clean our tools, clean the tractor, clean the rear mowers, and yeah. So for role-playing purposes, I need to wait a couple hours before I go tedding, so the grass dries on the side that it's up right now. And in the meantime, I am going to make another mix of TMR. But now I'm going to put the TMR mixer on this tractor because it should handle it a lot easier than the Deutz we used in the previous episode handled it. So it should be a lot better this way. Okay, this should be fine. Open the door, get out. If you were paying attention to the yield map, it was orange or yellowish, which means that the yield was pretty much 100%. So nothing too extraordinary. And maybe the reason is because we haven't limed and we also haven't aerated the fields. I think, let me just show you real quick. I'm not sure if the plowing state needs plowing. Let me see. It seems like these fields don't need plowing. Have I turned the plowing off? Just quickly check that because I don't want it to be off. I want it to be on. Periodic plowing required. Okay, this is good. Fieldstone off, yeah, because I don't want to handle that. So plowing is on and we don't have to plow. Okay. That is quite a different story than I was expecting. I was fully expecting that the fields will need plowing, and the MaizePlus mod comes with a machine that actually lets you plow your fields without disturbing the grass. So okay, you do have to have the grass mowed, or you have to have a what's it called, a mulcher mounted on the front, but otherwise the grass crop stays in the ground, so you get a plowed state but you don't destroy the crop. Okay, so last time we used water and we used grain grist and mineral feed, so we haven't used brewer's grain. Okay, I am going to buy brewer's grain. I think I can. Let me quickly check it. Maybe it's under here. Maize. No, this is interactive. Okay. Let's see. Feed pallets. No. Grain grist. We use horse food. No. Mineral feed. No. Concentrate feed. No. A pallet seeds. Okay. Maybe here. I can't find the, what was it called? Brewer's grain. Okay, it's also not here. What about here? Parsnip, bread beef, molasses, filter water, lupercil. Right. What about here? It's probably not gonna be here. No, there's nothing Doika over here. Okay, so we are not gonna use brewer's grain. How can I get brewer's grain? Chicken food, beet pellets, grain grist, horse food, street food, sheep feed, hay pellets. Seed add-on. No. Well, that is interesting. If I say it mildly, brew as a grain. Chicken food, beet pellets, grain grist, horse food, mineral feed, pig food, concentrate feed, sheep food, hay pellets, seeds. And then we have a fillable pallet, we have a carrot pallet, This is used for horses, for example, wet food, potato pellet, parsnip, red beet, molasses water, filtered water, lupercil. Okay, it looks like we can't get. Oh, these are seeds add-on. Storage pallets maybe over here. No, it shouldn't be all the way back here. But let's check. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get mineral feed, and I'm going to get what's it called? No, I'm gonna test if we can actually fill water from our tap that we have on the other side of the bunker. So I have to remember we can put 1,500 liters of water in this size of a TMR mixer, and let's see if it actually allows you to fill in water. No. Okay, I'm pressing R and nothing happens, and it looks like we can't really fill this with water. So it looks like we have to buy the water to get it in. Okay, well, no problem. Another thing learned. And I think it's gonna be pretty good. Even though we can't fill it with water. I was fully expecting we would be able to be honest, but well, if it doesn't want to work, well, we can't force it. So first thing, I'm gonna put this in here and throw 2 hay bales in. Let me see, this should be right around perfect. Let's turn it on. Open these doors because we're gonna get out. And whoops. Yeah. Parkour. Parkour. That sounded funnier in my head than it actually probably was. So, our trusty Massey. 9,000 liters of hay. And a cow over here. Yeah, thinking of, because this barn seems to have an issue with cows and other animals, no, simply cows, having the wrong floor. Maybe I could transfer these bales to the other side of the barn, which I can use all the same to fill our wagon, mixer wagon and everything, and the cows may not have the floor trigger over here, even though it looks like they do have. It's still interesting. When I was first playing this map, this issue wasn't occurring, so I'm not sure what's happening now. If you maybe have an answer or something like that, please let me know. But yeah. Okay, so we have filled this with hay. I'm gonna stop the mixing and I will park this back over here where we can easily load it. Yeah, I think I almost took too sharp of a turn. Gotta remember, this is a big mixer. And yeah, I'll be back when I get mineral feed and filtered water, and we're gonna make another mix. and give it to our livestock. I brought the trailer with me because I'm gonna take 2 pallets of filtered water. It's all the way over here, I think. Yeah. Let's have 2 of those. Okay, they stack one on top of the other. Okay, interesting. And let's have 1 or 2 mineral feed. And if I have more space on the truck, I'll put more on, but yeah, I think this is gonna be plenty. So we have for 2 loads. We are only gonna make 1 today. And I think that's gonna be quite enough. So if we make 1 per day, that's, you know, sounds like a plan. Let's try put this into the flatbed. And then the heavier water I'm gonna put on the trailer. Yeah, this is not ideal having it rest on the wheel arches, but hey, we're farmers, we make it work. Yeah, okay, I promise I'm not gonna use that too much. It's just such a fun thing, you know, when you're overloading or pushing something to the limit, and you excuse yourself by a phrase like this. But if I do this, yeah, then I can get another one on. Does this look like a mess? Nope, this is gonna be it. I'm not gonna load it more. And before I put water on the trailer, I wanna hook it up to the pickup because, yeah, stability and stuff. Okay, now let's put 2 tons of water on the trailer and pray. Okay, the width of the trailer is perfect for this. Let's do the old drop and push trick. I should be able to get it off with our front loader without any problems, so yeah. Okay, you always have to be very careful with this. Align your tines with metal bars like this so you don't pierce the IBCs. And we're loaded. Yeah, this trailer is perfect for 2 IBCs. Let's put some straps over just for safety's sake. And we are ready to go. Looking at our old field, it's looking very healthy, which is filling me with joy. Okay, so let me, while I'm here, restart the tractor and the TMR mixer. It's gonna be loud, but yeah, I think it's gonna be easier that way. And I have parked the car over here because I think it's the easiest to take off what we bought. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm. Yeah, just making it worse. And I still haven't put the rear weight on this tractor. But anyway. Yeah, of course. Keep the weight as low as possible for as long as possible. And there is the big bump right over here, so I have to be extra careful. I don't want to be rescuing this tractor. Okay, so one IBC goes into the mix and one goes into the shed, so we have it on the farm for later use. And the same we are gonna do with the mineral feed. We could put 2 mineral feeds into one mix, but they are rather expensive, and I don't want to put too much money into the feed. Just to keep it, you know, real, to give our animals something good to eat. Oh, it almost dropped it. No. Perfect. So yeah, in the barn right next to where we park the feed mixer is perfect place to put our filtered water and mineral feed. Just look at this field, it looks amazing. Yeah, I'm really happy about it. Yeah, so right over here, and I can come in a little bit like this, and whoops. 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 What have I done? There. I have put myself into a pickle. Okay. Saved. And now for the mineral feed. Remove the trailer and we are free to load the mineral feed. And then we fill the rest of the TMR mixer with the silage and the mix is done. So yeah, easy peasy. No lemon, just squeezy. Yeah, I can't seem to. Barely holding on. Let me fix it. Alright. Much more like it. Okay, just for a disclaimer, you don't have to put in water and mineral feed. You could simply use hay and TMR and that would be enough, because if you look at the minimums of what you need to put in, you only have 2 ingredients, so silage and hay, that must be in the mix. Everything else is if you want to. So, you know, we are making this tougher than it needs to be, but I do want to play semi-realistic, and I do want to test this recipe and how can we make it as efficient as possible. Of course, the most efficient would be only hay and silage, but that's not fun. That's very similar to what you can use. I mean, it's identical to what you can use in the base game. But if we have options to put in different things, yeah, of course we're gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna fill this up off screen and empty it into the barn, also off screen. And then I think it's time to put the windrower on and go, and I mean not windrower, the tether on, and go ted our 3 fields. And this will be it for today. So we're gonna be done with all our farm work, and we'll continue tomorrow. So in June number 2. Okay, the cows are fed. I will leave this tractor in the barn, and I will leave it attached to the feed mixer, because I'm not sure, maybe I'm gonna do another mix real soon. But right now it's time to hook up the tether, and I'm gonna do the tedding with the Deutz-Fahr. I think this is the perfect size of a tractor to actually go around the fields with it and do the tedding. And that's gonna be it for this day. We have nothing else to do. The oats on this field we planted first is 1 stage before being ready to harvest, and the oats we planted in the second field is 2 stages before being ready to be harvested. So yeah, we are gonna have to wait, because I want to do harvesting in one go. Even though this is very close to our farm, we maybe could just leave the combine and the header attached and move it into the field. I'm not sure. And yeah, I have forgotten to move the pallet into the shed, so that's gonna have to be taken care of. And also the bunker seems to be bugged. I can't make the tarp work. So yeah, issues, but nothing that can't be fixed. If I may need to clear the bunker, if it's too bugged to be usable, I will clear the bunker, and I will spawn the bales to compensate for the lost silage. Okay, the tether conditioned, it's at the moment. Let's go to semi-dry. And it seems to be working nicely. So the grass has dried, quote unquote, a bit, and we are now turning it to semi-dry. And the next stage, I believe, is hay. In the next day, we're gonna turn it. We have a good sunshine. It's a little bit windy. There is no rain forecasted, and we should be making hay, well, in the day 2 of June. So it's gonna require another tedding, then windrowing, then baling, collecting. So we're gonna have a busy episode next time. And yeah, I think I am going to use the course play to actually do some jobs, because I need to have a helping hand. I can't do this all alone. But yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty fun. and it should yield us quite a lot of hay, judging by how much silage we actually got off of these two fields. They should produce a lot of hay, and we need hay and we need silage. If the worst comes to realization, we may need to do whole crop silage. I don't want to do that, but if we have no other choice, yeah. Even though it should take a lot more time for cows to eat their food, so yeah, we still have quite a lot of buffer. Okay, well, it's time to move the time lapse and finish all three fields and set them over.
It's no sweat, it's no sweat. It's no sweat, it's no sweat. It's no sweat, it's no Don't overthink things, baby, 'cause I know that you do. You've been a stranger lately, and I know that's not you.
I'm not sure if you've seen what the worker has done, but I have paused him when I was at the top of the field and then made him continue, and he actually continued from the last waypoint, which is useful information. If we need to, fix anything or reposition or just, move him a little bit, move him or her, we actually can do that with this course place. So yeah, that's very useful information. So I'm not gonna show you the tedding of the last field. That's gonna be done off screen in between the episodes. And yeah, this is the first day of 3-day month, and this is exactly what I wanted from the start. And I think it's gonna be a little bit easier now. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the last field, and with this I would like to thank you for watching. I wish everything good for you, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.